Welcome everyone. I'm Catherine with Catherine's Plates. Today is another dessert day. And when I say dessert, this is a really easy 3-layer and it's called chocolate dessert. This recipe came from one of my subscribers, Elaine R. Now her and her husband love watching my channel, and she knows by the different types of desserts that we make that we would really love this one. And when I read the recipe for this one, my husband's like, oh yeah, you need to make this one. So it's called chocolate dessert, and it comes out of her church cookbook. So we're gonna make this one. 3 easy layers, and the first one is gonna be the crust. And she says, just in a bowl, you're gonna need 1 cup of flour. So I mean, it's so easy. I got 1 cup of flour going into my bowl here. Okay, now to that, we're gonna add 1 stick or 1/2 cup of melted butter, which I have right here. All right, so I'm just gonna add the melted butter to the 1 cup of flour, and then you mix well. Okay. I love new recipes, new ideas. Okay, we're gonna really combine. I'm just using a fork here. Now this was all-purpose flour that I'm using. So we're gonna take the mixture here and we're gonna put it onto the bottom of a 9x13 baking dish, and we're gonna press it really good till it forms a crust. Get it all out of there. I'm just going to flatten it till we get a solid base down here. And you want it nice and even. It's going to be a thin crust here. Okay, I love church cookbooks. They're tried and they're true. They use those recipes for potluck meals or desserts. So you know when you're using one of those recipes, it's going to turn out really great. Now just take a few minutes and make sure that you get it all patted in there. It is a very thin crust, so keep that in mind. You'll get there just like this here. All right, the next step, we're going to place this into our preheated oven at 350 degrees for 15 minutes. And then what we're going to do is pull it out and we're going to allow it to cool, and then we're going to start the second layer. All right, make sure that you are hitting that subscribe button down below if you're new to my channel, and also don't forget my thumbs up that you're liking this recipe so far. Okay, the crust is now out of the oven and it's resting. It's been about 30 minutes. It's nice and cool. We're going to go ahead and start the second layer. So we're going to take 1 pack, which is 8 ounces of cream cheese. You want to bring this to room temperature. You want it very, very soft. I'm going to place this into a large mixing bowl. All right, and then what I'm going to do is start incorporating 2 cups of powdered sugar, and I'm going to be using my electric hand mixer to kind of blend it all together. So what I'm going to do is get this creamed up first and then start incorporating the powdered sugar. All right, what we're going to do now is, I'm not going to use the electric hand mixer anymore. We're going to fold in 8 ounces of some Cool Whip here. Now I have a large container which is 16 ounces, yes. And so we're going to use half of this for this layer here, and then the rest of it will go into our final layer. So hang on to that. So I'm going to just take the 8 ounces and we're going to fold it in. That looks about right. I don't know if y'all can see that. All right, I'm just going to fold this in. until it's all well incorporated. Now when you fold it in, it'll keep the air in, and you won't lose a lot of that air. So just pull from the bottom, bring it halfway through, fold it in, until you don't see any streaks of that cream cheese mixture. All right, it's all nice and folded in. What we're gonna do is bring our crust over here that's completely cooled. Now it took about 30 to 40 minutes to cool this completely. So we're gonna go ahead and take this mixture, the second layer, and place it on top of that crust. And then we're going to smooth it out nice and even. All right, we're just gonna smooth it out. All right. All right, on the second layer here, we're gonna put the third layer, which is gonna consist of the rest of the Cool Whip. I'm gonna place this into a large bowl. And then we're going to add 2 boxes of chocolate pudding. This is the instant variety, and these boxes are 3.9 ounce sizes, so you want 2 of these. So we're going to put those into our large bowl right here. Oh, it's sounding so interesting, isn't it? Oops. All right. It's very intriguing, but it sounds so delicious too. So, 3 cups of ice cold milk. Now we use 2% milk in this house, and also we use like almond milk. My husband uses that a lot. All right, that's 2 cups, and then 1 more cup here. I'm gonna take my electric hand mixer, and we're gonna blend this all together until it's nice and smooth and has that pudding consistency. Okay, that is the consistency we're looking for. All right, let's go ahead now and move this. Bring our chocolate dessert back over here, and then we're going to spread our pudding mixture all over the top. Smooth it out. Just going to kind of give it some rows here, make it look really pretty. Oh yeah, for me. Just going to clean up the edges here. All right, we're going to place this in the refrigerator to set up for about 4 hours. Okay, I'm going to be back. I'm ready to dive into this. All right, here's my piece. Look at that triple layer. Okay, just remember this recipe came from one of my subscribers, Elaine, and this was one of her church cookbook recipes. It was called Chocolate Dessert. Here's my bite. Boy, this is a winner at any potluck or at your house, for crying out loud. Oh my gosh, it's very creamy, very rich, very delicious. I can taste like chocolate pudding, that cream cheese in there, and that crust down there on the bottom. Oh my gosh, it just kind of brings it all together. All right, thank you so much for this recipe, Elaine. Y'all give me a thumbs up what you think on this one. Make sure you comment down below, and if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification. That way you can always see when my videos are posted. All right, I'm going in for another bite. I will see you on my next episode.